Collective, welcome back. Alright, welcome to Majestic Notion. Thank you guys for showing up. So, I did a reading yesterday. Couldn't post it because I finally got the mic figured out. I was supposed to do something entirely opposite of what it was telling me to do. So, I figured that out. And then, when I was using my newest computer, it still, the video, like the voice went fine. The video itself, like 12 minutes in, it looked like somebody was fast forwarding what I was doing, and you could still hear what I was saying at the right pace, so it didn't add up. So I couldn't post that either, and it cut off. So I'm like, oh boy. So I'm going back to basics, back to what I'm used to, even though this one's gonna fall apart on me soon. I know it. But till I figure that out, we're gonna be using this. And with this one, I can't use the microphone because that's off with it too. So it just doesn't. I can't use headphones or microphones on this computer. So bear with me until I get this all sorted out at some point. At least I know you can hear me and you can see what's going on. You know, it may not be HD or whatever, but okay, it's better than nothing. Or, you know, a jumbled mess. Okay, so, you know, Mercury retrograde, when it comes to technology, it's been kicking my ass. Okay, to say the least. Anywho, so I was getting a song in my dreams, and guys, I need you to help me out here, because I don't know if this is a real song in this lifetime, in this reality. Maybe it's a song in another dimension. It is a country song, and I only got a piece of it. And while I was listening to it, there was a Caucasian female with long blonde hair. I couldn't make out the face very well. And then there was a man next to her, but talking, but I could not see him very well at all. Like, it was kind of blurry, and I was focused on what I was hearing in the background. So they were drinking something. So I'm not sure if this was like at a restaurant or if this was like at a smoothie shop or whatever this was. But I can give you the piece of the song, and maybe it's a real song, maybe it's not. It was something like, and I just slide by, just trying to get your attention. I just want to get your attention. And you know, that's all I got. So that's what I was listening to. And I woke up and I wrote that down. So maybe there's somebody trying to get your attention, or they think you're sliding by to get their attention, and they know, or they're trying to get your attention and you know. So somebody here maybe likes country music, maybe they were at a country club, I don't know. But that song was playing in the background. Okay? They were sitting down like chilling, and I was kind of just standing there. In the dream, they were strangers to me. But I think they were talking to me. I know she was talking to me, but I was paying attention to what was playing in the background. So that's all I remember. Okay, so let me give it to you one more time. And I just slide by, just trying to get your attention. I just want to get your attention. And you know, something like that. Okay? Maybe the words aren't exactly that. Maybe it was, and you just slide by. So, I don't know. You tell me. Okay, so I'm going to use my Moth to a Flame deck oracle, and let's see what's going on, collective. Welcome aboard, guys. Welcome aboard. I can't believe it's already Friday. I can't believe it's the end of July. Like, it was just 4th of July just a minute ago. So it seems. But yeah, this month, whew, so the rest of the year is going to be like smooth butter on a skillet. Gone before you know it. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So somebody, maybe they went line dancing, I don't know. I feel like somebody's sliding by trying to get your attention. I don't know, maybe you saw somebody, or they were trying to get your attention, but you didn't notice them. I don't know who this is, so let's see. Egocentric. Oh boy. So is this like somebody you don't want to give attention to? Makes sense though, right? Sliding by trying to get your attention, but didn't say nothing because they think you already know that that's what they were trying to do. Mind blown. Okay. What's going on here? Let's see. Ability to renew and shift the energy. Yeah, it was somewhere where you were at. Or this is about to happen. Okay, so take it how it resonates. Past, present, or future. It'll be different for all of you, and only take it if it resonates. Mind blown that you have the ability to maybe shift the energy in the room. Somebody could be mind blown about like the energy you attract. Maybe they saw you and they saw people talking to you. And they were trying to get your attention, but you were too busy having a good time or just being you. Let's see what else here. Yeah, wisdom, strength, and good fortune. You're on a whole nother level. That's what I'm hearing here. Okay? So you're on a high vibration. Somebody here is on a low vibration. So of course, you're not paying attention to low vibrational energies. Not in the form of inviting them into your life where they stick around, because then that would be people that create kind of turmoil and trauma, not trauma, but drama is what I meant to say. You know, I mean, you still might be cordial with people, but I feel like for the most part, you guys are like protecting your energy as far as your space, your peace, your balance, you know. You're trying to stay in a lighthearted energy. I feel like you guys could be very charismatic, also is what I'm getting here. Bottom of the deck, yeah, it can't rain every day. You left a situation, or, you know, maybe somebody was depressed when you left, but they're egocentric. Yeah, mirroring. You mirrored something back to someone that's egocentric, and you're a spiritual warrior here. Okay, so I feel like you mastered the art of mirroring. You understand what this entails. Yeah, just in the time, the just right timing. I mean, just in time, right timing. I feel like you walked away from someone just in time because you understood what you were standing in front of. So this is not a, like, the universe is your mirror, right? So whatever you reflect back to it is what you experience, what you manifest. And obviously somebody here was not in the energy of being a spiritual warrior. They were trying to reflect back something you already overcame. And you realize this just in time is what I'm getting here. So you were about to go through another storm with somebody is what I'm getting. But it didn't happen. Yeah, because you have cosmic guidance. So this could be somebody like you rejected, turned down, or something like that. Or, you know, it's like, oh, I've seen this. I've looked in this mirror before. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah, because you have a strong bond and connection to Source with cosmic guidance. So God guides you as well. Yeah, you saw this person for who they were, false light. They were trying to mirror you, but they were actually, they were a turmoil. They have turmoil. They have an inner storm that you did not want to be a part of, because it's like sunshine in your end. You've been through the storm, and that's what I'm getting. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Okay. Spirit wants me to come over here first, so let's do this one. This is my insight deck, so let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, somebody feels humiliated and embarrassed, and it says you have psychic gifts, real psychic gifts. Maybe their ego was bruised. I feel like you were just too high vibrational for somebody here. And it's because you have done the inner work. This person has not. Yeah, they got the axe. Past lover or crush. It's like maybe you were attracted to this person, but like you saw something that you couldn't ignore. It's like, I've been here before. Yeah, you weren't interested. Not interested. Because this person was egocentric. Maybe they thought too much of themselves in a very, I wanted to say narc way. But it was like, I don't know, like, I'm getting the energy of someone that expects people to just fall head over heels over them without them having to do much. Yeah, you're high vibrational. Okay? I feel like you blow people's mind here. You expand people's consciousness or something is what I'm getting. Maybe the things you talk about were mind-blowing. Whatever this is, you're on a different level. An arrest is or was made. Okay, again, this could be future energy. This person could have got arrested somewhere where you went in, or this could be future energy. Wisdom, strength, and good fortune. Your dreams are becoming reality. Look at this. So what you're mirroring back to the universe is good fortune, strength, and wisdom. So your dreams are becoming a reality. You're manifesting. Okay, so what you're reflecting here is definitely a high vibration. And that shall be your reality. Okay. Yeah, you could have dealt with a dark empath. You could be a dark empath. Take it how it resonates. Prophetic dreams. So you could be having prophetic dreams here about someone. Or, somebody don't know that, your shadow aspect. You are a spiritual warrior. So, prophetic dreams. Okay, they could have gotten somebody pregnant. I don't feel like this is you with miscarriage and abortion. I feel like you're going to have a prophetic dream about this person. Blockages removed. Low vibration. This person could have also said that you aborted their child. And you weren't even with this person because I see not interested here. Or even if you had a brief thing with someone, I don't feel like this is true. Okay, for some of you, maybe for some of you it is, but I don't feel like that is, because you're going to have a prophetic dream about this. So Spirit's about to show you something about this low vibrational energy. Or they have. Yeah, this person is thinking you're their true love. So they don't want to let you go. What the hell? Somebody here is not right upstairs. Let me see what's going on here. Like, they're egocentric, so they feel rejected. Red flag, yeah. Deep fake. They were trying to mirror your energy, but you saw right through it. They were low vibrational. It's like somebody walking around with a cloud all the time that's rainy and stormy. There was a cartoon like that. I can't remember what it was. You guys put it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. That's what it seems like. A little walking little storm. Thunderstorm. One more. Just miserable. Okay, that did not. Okay, let's try that again. Spirit, what are you doing here? Yeah, it's not adding up. It's not mixing up right. Low vibration, high vibration. Yeah, not blending well together. Mismatch. Luxury life. Yeah, you're not interested. Comfortable, wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. Like I said, there's sunshine. I got sunshine in a bag. You know what I mean? You have peace, serenity. Okay, that's what you exude, and that's what you know. If you're gonna match, if you're going to come into union with anyone, they have to match your inner peace, your inner light. And this person did not interested. Okay? It's like, be my zen, not my headache. Yeah, two-faced. Says one thing, does another. Betrayal behind kindness. Pretends loyalty and trust carefully. Somebody was two-faced? Or they said you were. Okay? I feel like whoever this person is, they can't stand being rejected, and they tried to make you out to be someone you're not. Behind the mask. An arrest is or was made. Hidden emotions, concealing true self, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. And somebody was arrested here, or will be. Two-faced. Behind the mask. Your dreams are becoming reality. Yeah, booked, busy. Productivity high, full schedule, no time to waste. Success on the calendar. You're about to be booked and busy is what I'm seeing here with your dreams are about to become a reality. Okay? Due to your wisdom, your strength, you're walking in abundance. So obviously, you're not the one that's two-faced. You're high vibrational. But somebody's making you out to be something different. You know what they say, if someone cannot control you, they'll control how other people see you. You know what I mean? If they can't control you, they'll try to control how people see you, to taint your who you are in front of everyone else's eyes. Pathetic move. Yeah, you're unbothered. You don't give a shit. Okay? Peace despite chaos. Calm attitude. Detachment from negativity. Not my drama. Exactly. You don't want that drama. If they have inner drama, they need to sit with that. They need to get real with themselves. They need to take accountability. They need to stare in the mirror. They need to take accountability for who they are and what they bring to the table. And what they don't. Okay? Before getting involved with anyone else. If they can even do that. You know? Not sure if you dealt with a narc or not, but, maybe they're an unhealed dark empath. The kind of person that feels like people have to put up with their behavior, no matter what behavior it is, because that means accepting them for who they are, not understanding that everything that that is unhealed within them is a projection onto everyone else. And then they sit there, they play the victim, they don't take accountability for their shit. And then when you finally stand up and say, this is not what I want in my life. Been there, done that. I want peace, I want happiness. And I want somebody to match my joy and my happiness. If they can't, then they should not be in a relationship. And I'm not the one for them, right? That's what you tell yourself. So instead of getting mad at you and trying to taint your reputation in front of everyone's eyes, they need to self-reflect and take accountability for their bullshit, their actions, their non-actions, and the way they respond to the mirror effect. Because clearly, they're triggered by just the way you move. And it's because you don't want the drama, the storm that comes with being with them. You understand being with someone that is going through an inner storm. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be more of a burden than anything positive. So why bother? Especially somebody that already has been there, done that, and has taken accountability for herself, himself, and self-reflected and looked in the mirror and got real with themselves and healed some shit. Because you want to be the best person for someone else, as well as you wanting to be with someone that is their best person for you. It's a two-way street. It can't just be like this. It's got to be balanced in order for things to go with the flow, to run smooth. It's not saying it's going to be smooth 100% of the time. But let's say you're someone that, you're trying not to be toxic. You're trying not to engage in things that are more of a low vibration. You're eating healthy. You're taking care of your body, your mind, your mindset, your state of being. And you get with someone that's just toxic and cannot see outside of that perspective because they have a toxic mindset. So their behavior is going to be chaotic or dramatic or just not balanced. So, you know what I mean? Somebody that has done the work cannot be with somebody like that. So you remove yourself from the situation, no hard feelings, no no animosity, just, we're not meant to be. And then somebody here, because they're unhealed and they want to project and they can't control or possess you anymore, they want to make you out to be the bad guy and play the victim. Because they're not seeing their behavior and how that affects you and the relationship. So, I mean, we got free will out this motherfucker. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. And if that's the choice that you made, you're entitled to that choice. They want to sit there with that anger, with creating more animosity within themselves. That's on them. If that's what gives them satisfaction, is to make you look bad, at some point, people are going to realize that every person that this person meets, everybody else is always the bad guy. But this person is constantly the one being hurt. This is somebody that dogs people out when they don't get their way. It's a shame. Because you're at peace. You're not doing that. You're not wasting your time and energy trying to convince others about who the hell this person is. No, you're living your life. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, let's see what else is going on here, guys. So, this person could have even had, like, other people they were interested in or talking to. But because you were the one that weren't interested, whether at all or anymore, they got an issue with it. It's like, because we have egocentric here. So, this is somebody that maybe they're used to people falling for them. That the low vibrational people that have no self-love and no self-worth, they fall for this person. Yeah, we got the devil then. Exactly. Can't make it up. The devil is all about toxicity. Unhealed wounds. Control, possession, jealousy. Low vibrational shit. Yeah, 7 of Cups. I can't make it up. They have other people. You ain't interested. But this person got like a collection of, people that haven't turned them down in their mind. In their mind they have a whole shelf, a whole trophy. And they wanted what? To put you on the shelf? You said no thank you. A whole shelf full of trophies. You ain't no trophy. Yeah, they're watching. Two-faced. This person's watching your social media. And they see you as two-faced. That you say one thing and do another. Because this person has a misconception of high vibrational people. Because it's right here. People of, that are in this state of balance. It's not all love and light. You can be both. It don't mean you're going to be toxic. Okay? Maybe you let loose a little when you were getting to know this person, but you realize that ain't for you. You know? Maybe you started noticing because we have mirroring there. And you clearly, just in time, stepped away. You know what I'm saying? So you started noticing, like, maybe, like, okay, this is heading me down, like, a pattern I recall and I recognize and I used to be in. So I need to cut this off now. I feel like that's what you guys did here. And this person, because they're toxic, like I said, they can't see outside of their own perception of being, they look at you as two-faced. So they're mind blown over certain things that you say on social media or wherever it is. And then, but when I took them out, they were like this. Also, this person probably could have brought out the worst in you in a few times. But again, it doesn't matter if it was one time, two times. You checked yourself and you realized that this person was going to mirror the worst in you and not the best in you. That's why you weren't interested. Whether you dated them for a little bit or you didn't. You saw something in this person that I feel like you did hang out with them, because here they're trying to say that you're two-faced. But I feel like this person reflected back something you already went through in the past. Okay, this could be a future thing, so, bear that in mind. Some of you may meet somebody like this, but you're in a high vibration, but you may be attracted to this person, so you give them a time of day to get to know them, and then you realize that hanging out with this person is taking you back to who you used to be, or like somebody you used to know in the past. It's almost like a little test. And you may like have a good time with this person, but then realize that this person is toxic and it's just gonna like spill over onto you energy, and you'll cut it off. You're gonna be like, nope, we're not going back there again. That's what I'm getting here. Behind the mask, justice. Yeah, somebody was arrested for something. I feel like this is a future energy. You're gonna bump into somebody somewhere, and you're gonna see this person getting arrested for doing something. I don't know what they're gonna be doing, and I don't know if this happened yet, but it says ability to renew and shift the energy. I feel like you're gonna see something happening with this person, and they're gonna be getting arrested. Okay? So who's the real toxic person? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. You're not out here trying to get arrested, right? You ain't toxic like that. Maybe you guys had a little glass of wine together. Or shared a bottle of wine. I don't know. Maybe you like to have wine every now and then. I don't think it's something you do every day. And if you did it while they were them, it's not something you're doing every day. Okay? I just feel like you have an epiphany about this person just in time, before it becomes like a past behavior. Because we have high vibration here. 4 cups. Your dreams are becoming a reality, but we have missed opportunity here. What I'm getting is, don't miss the opportunity. Okay. Let's get another row here. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. We have luxury life. Somebody's confused as to what you do for a living, that you can afford to be like lighthearted about life. So I feel like this person is like curious. Like, how do you afford? We have the 10 of Pentacles here. That's the ultimate card for wealth. This could also be your house. I mean, we have luxury life. Somebody's confused as to like, how are you living this life? Maybe they see, maybe you work online, and maybe when they I don't know, maybe you took some time, maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you took some time to like entertain this person, and you feel like everything is like just flows, like carefree. I mean, it's obvious you're in a high vibrational energy. Page of Swords. Yeah, they feel abandoned, left out in the cold. They're watching, but they're not communicating. They're not liking any of your posts or pictures. They're watching. They're creeping. And this person could be the person, they say one thing and do another. Like, maybe you bump into them. They're like, oh, how you been? I haven't seen you in a while, or something like that. Yet meanwhile, they're watching you online the whole time. Oh, what do you do for a living? Meanwhile, they know exactly what you do because they've been searching. It's just that kind of energy. Justice. This person's going to get pulled over. Yeah, Knight of Swords for speeding. But they're going to get arrested because maybe they have some sort of substance or they are under the influence or something, is what I'm getting. Concealing true self, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real them. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So there's something about this person you didn't see, or you won't see when you meet them, whoever this is. Past, present, or future. They're getting arrested for a DUI is what I'm getting here. I feel like you're going to witness this. Alright, Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, something is slowly approaching and Spirit is saying, do not miss the opportunity. With your dreams are becoming a reality. It's for the long haul too, whatever this is. Three of Swords. With the Seven of Cups. Somebody may feel, oh, okay. This mother. Somebody's saying you're a gold digger. That you're looking for somebody rich. Also is what I'm seeing for some of you. That you're just looking for somebody that's wealthy and they're probably the gold digger. Okay, what did this person do when you went? Did this person pay for the check on the first date? Or did they ask you to pay? Or ask you to pay the tip? Take you to an expensive place and they ask you to pay the tip? Is that what this person did? They're testing you. But not they, man. This person is pegging you to be a gold digger. But it's not that you're a gold digger. You rejected this person for other reasons. Clearly, the vibration is off. They don't bring peace. They bring drama. They're a burden. So they have to have an excuse as to what happened. What happened to that pretty girl you were with? Or that handsome guy you were dating? Yeah, somebody needs to peg you as a heartbreaker. That you're looking for a wealthy person. Oh boy. What's funny is that I don't think this person is wealthy. So if you already gave this person a chance, clearly you weren't looking for a wealthy guy. Especially if somebody took you out on a date and asked you to pay for the tip, clearly that's not a wealthy person. It's the first date. It's the date to make a first impression and be a man. Okay, if this is a man taking you out on a first date, you want to spend time with that person, you want to get to know that person, make a first good impression. At least look like you can handle yourself, right, financially, and not expect something out of you and raise an eyebrow so quickly. That's what I'm getting. So somebody was testing you. But what I'm really getting is this person is looking for a relationship out of convenience. Because maybe they were confused about what you do because you looked like you were wealthy. Whoever this is, they're trying to play a game here. Oh, they thought they were playing chess. No, not with you. Playing checkers out here. They thought they were playing chess. You are of high vibration. You understand. You already see this person for who they are because you've already met this person in another person before. Somebody here, if you were a gold digger, you would have went for a rich man. You're not looking for somebody that can pay for a meal, or that, you know what I mean, just pay for. If you were a gold digger, you would look for somebody that is wealthy and that it's obvious to you that they're wealthy. You wouldn't have put up with this person for 2-3 dates or however long you put up with them, or when this happens. Because I feel like you're the type of person that you were being open-minded and you remain. Maybe there was some red flags, because I saw that red flag card in this deck. And you decided to give this person the benefit of the doubt. And then you realized, yeah, this ain't for you. I feel like they're the real gold digger, to be honest. If they're expecting something out of you, it's like somebody's highly focused, pocket checking you, highly focused on finances here. Highly focused on what you got going on. What do you do? How much money you got in the bank? And if they were asking you how much money you make, that's none of their damn business. Were you out here asking him how much money they made? Probably not. You're in balance and you're in your own bag. You're focused on your dreams coming true. But this person is so egocentric. Like, just the energy, like, I can't stand. Like, everybody wants me, everybody wants what I have, so you gotta want me and want it too. You're just here for my money. Oh, because they're trying to twist it around, like, because I didn't do this and that for you, you decided to leave. No, there was more to it than material stuff. You got your own material stuff. You don't need theirs. What I'm seeing here is this person took offense to you not being interested, whether any more or at all, is what I'm getting here. Because of their own energy that they project. You see it. You've been there before. Yeah. For you, they're out of sight, out of mind is what I'm getting here. There is no communication with the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. There's no online communication. There's no texting back and forth. None of that. But somebody sure is watching. Seven of Swords. Somebody was doing something sneaky here. They're going to get arrested. If this person is like driving by your house, I feel like somebody's spinning the block. You may have to call the cops on this person. Somebody's getting pulled over, also is what I'm seeing, and lying to the cops. Trying to lie their way out of a situation. I feel like you're going to see this, though. That's what I keep getting. Queen of Cups. With the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you still have love in your heart. Okay, you're very nurturing, very intuitive here. Alright. You have prophetic dreams. So another thing is you're having prophetic dreams about the people around you. So you probably had one about this person. Or you will be. You will be? Yeah. I don't know why that sounded weird. Queen of Cups. You're going to love whatever opportunity is coming here because it's a dream come true for you. Okay. Um, Clarify this Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords with jail. The Tower. Yep. I feel like this person's gonna have an act. Oh, DUI. They're trying to leave the scene. Somebody's gonna get arrested because they're trying to leave the scene of an accident. Oh man, because they were drunk, or they will be drunk when this happens. They could hit a building, or they're just leaving the scene. The scene. Man, this person better be careful, because if they actually like unalive someone because they were drunk driving and try to leave the scene, they're going to jail for a long time. Okay? Yep. They're going to have to go to court, apologize to the system. Nine of Swords. I don't know if they're in jail right now. And they're going to try to communicate to you. But that's over. Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, Eight of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. This person trying to collect call from so-and-so, 4141 on the clock, 55. Can you bail me out? Yeah, See? They're gonna talk all that shit. They're gonna try to get you to bail them out? No, man. This is a very irresponsible person. They act like they're responsible, but I feel like they're very irresponsible at the same time. Something's gonna backfire here so hard for talking all this shit about you. Man. And people are gonna see who's toxic and who's not. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a little fun in your life. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I don't think you make it your lifestyle. That's different. Very, very different. Wow. Damn. Jeez, what am I gonna put now? What else, collective? What else? Let me get the T deck. I want to get this one. And I might get another one here too. Oh, collective. Never a dull moment. Yeah, confinement. While you're over here having triumph. I'm telling you, somebody could be sitting in jail. They left the scene of an, I'm hearing the scene of a crime, but it's an accident. But somebody could have passed away in that accident. I don't see the death card, but I hope that's not what happened. Because, you know, we don't wish nothing like that. I'm sure you guys don't wish anything like that on this person, you know. But damn, they became their own demise energy. One more shuffle and a split. I don't know why I feel like you're gonna see it. Libation, donation, with the Ten of Pentacles. Something is coming here. Something is coming here for you. Readiness, preparation, prompt, and arrangement. Somebody's trying to get prepared to, I feel like, reach out or ask something. But something's going, it's like spirit is protecting you from this person, and something's going to be happening in their world where they can't come towards you or talk to you or whatever they're preparing to do here. Withdrawal. Yeah. We have quit, awakening, and rejection. Yeah, you withdrew yourself from this person. I feel like as soon as you withdrew from this person, or when you do, like karma is going to get this person. There's just some people out here you just can't mess with. People still fail to understand this. You have a strong bond and connection to source. Somebody failed to understand this. We have illness, disease, weakness, fragility. Some of you could be getting a cold or something. Some of you may have missed an opportunity because you were sick. Or this could be coming up. I'm not sure. Let me clarify. Yeah, you have gain, libation, some sort of donation. Something is being given to you. Cultivation, profit. Conclusion. Something is coming to you because of some form of, maybe you had a lot of situations that led to heartbreak or disappointment. Some of you went through a lot of healing because of traumas. It could be because of loss of people in your family, people that you loved. Also, you're going to be compensated for the things that you have been through in your life. Curse. Look at this. Readiness, preparation, hate, catastrophe, misfortune. I feel like this person is cursed. Hopefully they didn't try to prepare no curse for you, because it's going to backfire big time. Okay? This person is, I feel they're cursed. But if they try to bring you any type of curse, boy, that shit's going to backfire so hard. Yeah, they're going to need some aid. Mercy, charity, kindness. Yeah, this is how they're going to be looking. Male or female. Oh, good Lord. Or the person that they hurt in this accident. Merit making, goodness, humane, and morality. Yeah, I feel like you're kind here. Maybe there's somebody you're going to, excuse me, to assist here through some form of illness. Then I'm coughing. This could be a long-term illness with the Knight of Pentacles. This could be somebody around you. You will persevere, though. Okay, whatever this is, I feel like somebody tried to curse you, because this is right next to illness, aid, curse, to gain something. Somebody's trying to, this person, they don't know what the hell they're messing with, or who they're messing with. It's just not going to pan out how they think. Clarify this curse. Fright. Look at this. Depression, phobia, paranoid. So whoever wanted you like this, they're going to be sitting here like this. That's where they're sitting right now. Yeah, and homeless. Ooh, they wanted you homeless and in fear, because look at what you're getting. So they're going to be sitting in that energy with the Five of Pentacles. So they're watching to see if you're in this energy. What the fuck? They curse themselves. Yeah, loneliness. Dullness, disappointment, isolation. That's how they're going to be looking. Because there's something that you do. Advice, obedience, knowledge. Right? With mind blown, high vibrational. Somebody two-faced here. Somebody smiling in your face but wanting the worst for you in the background. And yeah, profession, expertise, omniscience, and talent, strategy, okay? Planning, prediction, mind reading. With perseverance. Okay, who's playing chess here? You. Who's winning? You decided to win because you decided to focus on your own life. They're losing because they're too busy focused on you and wanting to trip you up. It's like the rabbit and the turtle at this moment. Losing the race because they were too focused on you slowing down. You were already the turtle, but you went with the flow. You know what I mean? Knight of Pentacles. You go with the flow. There's no need to rush. This person's like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And yeah, driving right into a brick wall. Literally, I feel like they're doing something like this. Man. I mean, that's a hospital bed right there. Clarify this illness. Loss. Bereavement, sorrow, damage. Natural disaster. Some of you could have lost a pet. And we have a natural disaster. So what's going on? Look, this popped out. Grief. What is going on here? There's some sort of loss here. And somebody may want to make amends because they know they're passing. What is this? Savings, preservation, collection with gift. What the hell? This may be somebody else entirely. This could be a family member. Conflict, differences, disputation, Garrett. Blessings. It's somebody you had conflict with. They want to make some sort of peace with you or something. It could be a Queen of Cups. I'm not sure. What is this? Yeah, trap. Oh. Oh, hell no. Be careful. Yeah. Ceremony. Mystery magic. Somebody. Oh, man. This person. They're playing with fire. Someone. Yeah. Somebody from your past. Memory. Somebody here. They're trying to strategize. I told you. They think they're playing chess. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. Somebody here is trying to gain sympathy because they see that your dreams are becoming a reality. We have it here with the Ten of Pentacles and gains. And they want to portray this, woe is me, I'm dying, or, I'm sick, something's happening with me, and I've been saving some money, maybe even like you can have it when I'm gone. Meanwhile, they're doing some sort of magic to make you fall for this. It's a trap. They want to resolve whatever conflict is going on between you. But it's for their own benefit. They're trying to get in there. Remember I said this person is the gold digger? Yes. Pocket checking you? Yes. Trying to get into your environment. Because they know you got some sort of savings or something. And it's a freaking trap and they're trying to curse you. At the same fucking time. And they're probably in this energy of fright. They're afraid to be homeless. So they're trying to get in where they can fit in. and they try to curse you with preparation to be in this energy. So because this is backfiring, I feel, yeah, this is a two-faced person. It's them. Um, it's backfiring here, and like I said, Spirit's trying to get this person out of your path. So there's something going on here with whatever accident. I feel they could have already gotten into the accident and went to jail over whatever happened here. So this person is basically trying to live off of you or take your shit. And trying to say, oh, I lost this person. You know, trying to play on your emotions because they know you're the Queen of Cups. Be careful here. This is fucking nuts. Wow. Let me get into this deck. See what else we got here. Gossiping, yeah. And numbing, self-medicating, drinking away problems, distracting with substances. Exactly. That's why this accident is here. They're drinking and driving. Somebody came to the aid of someone. It could have even been, there was they ran from the scene, man. And somebody needed aid here. They withdrew from the scene. That's why they're going to jail. Yo, this is crazy. Yeah, you're like, not today. Left on red, not in the mood, avoidance. This person going through some serious karma. They cursed themselves. Yeah, frenemy, fake friends, two-face, hidden intentions. Spilling the beans, revealing secret, cat's out of the bag, untrustworthy. Yep, there it is. Trolling, intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, provoking disputes. What the fuck? Intentionally causing upset. This person may be even trying to get you in a situation here. They're trying to bait you into something. So you take the fall for it. I would not hang out with this person ever again. I'd just cancel, delete, deny, vanish, perish, okay? Anything connected to whoever this is. Squad, close friends, birds of a feather flock together. Soul tribe, with merit. Let me get another round. Yeah, cock blocking. Inaccessible third-party interferences, failed sexual attempts. Exactly. That's why they talk shit. They're trying to cock block. They don't want to see you with somebody else. Okay? They're a cock blocker. So they want people to see you in a bad light so nobody else comes towards you. On blast, outing personal info, being called out, public humiliation. With the cat's out of the bag. This person's talking so much shit. But I feel like somebody is putting them on blast for being two-faced. Somebody's going to out their information. This whole thing about cursing and wanting you to be homeless and in fear mode. I feel like they're being put on blast now. Yeah, dirty money, illegal activities, thieving and laundering. We have the Seven of Swords. Oh, somebody's going to get caught with like alcohol or drugs. And I feel like somebody was trying to get you in this situation. But it's them. Yeah, trash, rejection, taking out the trash, kicking it to the curb. Yeah, You don't want this energy in your life. Maybe at some point you guys were friends or frenemies or whatever. Make-believe, fantasy, feeding into illusions, disappointment. Yeah, you threw out the trash. You saw it for what it was. Yeah, high vibing. This person like is thirsty and they hook up with other people. And you're high vibing, good vibes, living to the fullest, enjoying the present. Look, we have siren call, sexual tactics, gaining attention, lured by temptation, right? And then we have shook, plot twist, unexpected event, sudden change. I feel like you're changing the plot because you're going to have a sudden realization here. Feeling inspired, insightful, and awareness. And sorry, not sorry. Or you already did that. Because you saw something for what it was. Whatever this is backfiring. This is somebody you know, but is still wanting to somehow trip you up. But they're tripping themselves up. They're being put on blast here. Or they're trying to put you on blast because they're trying to say that you're not this person you portray to be. It's all projection. They're the ones with the hidden intentions. And they want to make you look like who they really are deep down. Oh, Lord. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave it here because it's already an hour and 2 minutes. Let me know in the comments if anybody resonates, but definitely watch out for this person. Okay? I don't know what's going on here. Do not drive with this person because they're going to try to pin something on you, I feel here. But they're going to end up going through whatever it is they want for you by themselves. But I feel like you're going to see it for some reason. I don't know why, but alright, guys. I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Peace.